Hello, stream.
Hello.
My friends.
Hello.
Hello, stream.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Uh,
Getting everyone available at the same time is difficult. And everyone, this is the last campaign we'll be doing. This is the last story campaign. So really take it in and enjoy, because that's it. We're fucking done after this. How sad. Fucking done. Okay, so is everyone good to go? Is everyone on a character that's finished factions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Have I finished factions? Yes, I have. All right.
Better.
So what we want to do is we want to go talk to this fella down here called Initiate Zeri, and we'll get started on Winds of Change. Now, seeing as this kind of sounds like Zerumi, I think Zerumi should voice Zeri.
I was thinking the same.
Where are you?
Is this a
That's good.
dude?
Yes, it's a dude.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Are you by any chance? No, it is you. This is well and truly an honor. I did not think I would get the chance to meet one of the heroes responsible for Shiro Takachi's defeat. Kanta owes you a debt of gratitude for what you've done. Since the fall of Betrayer, Kanta has continued to fight to protect itself. The Ministry of Purity was formed to empower the people, that we might stand together as a stronger whole. To keep our homes and loved ones safe. Countless lives were lost and lost to the afflicted plague. That is horror that we must never allow to happen again. The Ministry of Purity has fought tirelessly against the afflicted, and the end seems to be in sight, at last. I wonder if this would not be too forward of me to ask. Would you lend Kanta your aid once more? Afflicted have been found in Bukdek?
Yep.
Bukdek?
Buck
Byway?
deck, book deck, yeah.
Bukdek? Byway. I go there to face them, and I would be privileged to have you stand by my side.
That grammar at the end didn't
Time
seem
to see
quite
this
right.
through.
I go there to face them. Is that? I go there to face them.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Maybe I'm
I
going
like
there?
the fact that. No. I like the fact that you can say, "I've dealt with Shiro the Afflicted. Your problem now." Goodbye, sir.
Yeah. I missed the
Sounds like
part where that was
Leroy.
my problem. I'm gonna be Billy Maguire my way out of this. Alright, very well. Let's see this through. So, I'm just gonna put down a quick rule for the stream. No stereotypical voice acting. I know we're in a sort of Asian-inspired setting.
Oh. But I can be French.
I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear any.
Excuse me.
Looking at you, Luria.
Wow,
Can I
what
do
did I do?
stereotypical
No, don't worry, Luria. The
Italian.
next things you voice, just do a typical German accent.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
will
is
definitely.
very-
I don't know, but
Oh,
I don't know.
wow.
I don't think there's anything typical about Luria. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Very typical. I mean, who wants to be typical, right?
Exactly.
That's
Who wants
boring.
To be normal?
Why does this
Yikes.
guy? Why is this guy holding like a letter cutter and a fan?
It's a dagger and a focus.
No. It's clearly something you use to
No, that's a
print
pen.
paper.
But
You dip it in the ink.
This
This
is
is
actually a
paper
focus
cutter.
skin you can get as part of Winds of Change, the fan. So it's kind of cool.
It's just a fan. But
Yeah, I know. Well,
That's our cool weapon.
listen, have you not seen Airbenders? Like, you know, fans can be useful. No, there's that Aang uses them quite effectively.
like yes, but
Have you not seen
Clearly not
Mulan,
here.
the
Look at
Disney
that.
animated movie?
Yeah, can't
Mulan
you
uses
just
fan to
Look at
fight
these
the
guys,
great
they're all-
evil dude.
listen? It's just style over function. All right,
I guess the quest we should be having is cleansing book deck byway.
correct. So if you have it, ready up. And-
so it's probably in Kining, but I just took to the guy, so I know I have it, but okay.
In your
Good.
quest
You-
summary,
you-
should say defeat the afflicted in Buckdeck Byway.
It does.
Yes. And believe it or not, we're gonna go out and kill Afflicted and buck deck Byway.
No.
No.
I don't believe
I
you.
know.
That can't be
I know,
happening.
I know. Something to bear in mind though is that this is probably some like Winds of Change is not easy, so it's not going to be as easy as factions. Like things are going to be like level 28 and stuff, so we should bear that in mind. I don't think it's going to be horrible, at least not at the start, but it does get pretty tough.
Okay.
Yes, Mox.
Okay, I think. Okay, I was thinking maybe we're a bit too far, but we're fine here. Do we have a fallback? Nope.
I don't think we have because Laurie is playing a Mesmer.
Oh shit!
But it's the
I would
reason
be
of Pony
surprised
Rail.
if I have like fallback.
Well, next time we get to Outpost, you can change one of your heroes to.
Yeah.
a
Well,
fallback, maybe.
I'm a bit concerned about doing that because then we lose a res, and I'm pretty sure my heroes are the only things with reses.
And I like not having fallback.
So you can catch up.
By the way,
Yes.
why do we have ritualists when we have can't?
Not every ritualist is a support
Ritualist is
ritualist.
not protection. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm rubber banding again.
I'm gonna die. Yep.
Yep.
Oh well. I did my job.
You're
Did
gonna
you
do
now?
two.
Zurumi, you didn't say your line.
I didn't see what.
Say
You-
the thing.
You're supposed to
no.
speak.
I don't see any lines at all.
It doesn't matter how many times I see these creatures. I'm never able to forget that
I
they
thought
were
this
once
was
human.
stereotypical.
Oh yeah, that's a
I-
stereotypical Asian accent I
don't
just
have
did.
time to set up bonds, and now I have no energy. So it's going to be hard to.
It's fine. There's only 2 mobs left. 3 now. Oh no.
You rest, bastard.
Jeremy, going to. Yes. Got you.
All right. Set up your bonds.
I don't have Nova, Death Nova.
Oh no.
Whatever shall we do? You know, we could have gotten this way easier if you had Dead Nova Delosha. Like,
Exactly.
Could have just
Yeah.
exploded on them.
I was pressing my I was pressing my Nova skill and it did enfeebling blood.
Ugh.
Like totally useless. Monk first or ritualist first?
Whatever.
Oh, Monk is so far away.
I have no energy. Why?
Enchantment rep maybe. Okay, that was a bit messy.
Yeah, so spread out.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's going to be literally unplayable if it keeps going like that.
Well, we'll res.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing
Ow.
that's making me survive so long. Oh, Zeri's healing me! Yes!
Oh god, Zuri!
Yeah, you can do.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
There you go.
Oh,
Zeri.
if Zeri dies, do we feel there's a res shrine literally right here though, so we good. We're back, motherfuckers!
Motherfucker.
Okay.
You think you
Oh,
can
that is
defeat me?
Or is it inappropriate to say on stream?
What? A sweary word?
Yeah.
I think we'll
Fucking
be
no.
okay. I'll just get demonetized.
Okay. No worries.
Heck no.
Well, considering I'm following Asmongold for years,
Don't fucking swear, okay?
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't get you demonetized.
Refreshing.
I hope there are not all like that. The enemies.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And there's like basically with Winds of Change, you can play through it twice, once in normal mode and again in hard mode. And this is just normal mode. So it's
but
pretty tough in hard
Well,
mode.
to be fair, I don't think things are difficult. I think we just are currently not playing very well.
Yeah, but no, but I started.
No,
the
it is
fight with
difficult.
you. Like
And I've never played well, so
I was
Nothing
disabled from the start, and there is nothing I could do here. So if they really counter my thing, I'd probably be better off being DPS. But
I
we'll
mean,
see how it goes.
it's a oh, thank you for the sub. It's a combination of the two. Like, or I wouldn't say we've got the most optimal composition, but also this is tough content, so that means it punishes us more. Right, I've targeted the ritualist. Let's focus
Yeah,
that.
thanks.
At least it's nice to have a bit of challenge.
Oh yeah.
No.
It really like
So-
we're also kind of at the mercy of the AI. Like if they really split up, then me and Zarumi become a lot less effective, and also you, Thornak. So the more balled up they are, the better. Oh, Zeri died. Is that a problem? I think
It
we're
doesn't
okay.
say in the quest that we would fail.
Oh, they death-novaed themselves. Yeah, we're fine.
killed me.
The way I see it, it feels like enemies attack like they do like 30 attacks at once or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
It's because
the
there's
thing is-
30 enemies, to be honest.
No, but there are a lot of enemies, but I feel like they're doing a lot of multi attacks or something, and the protective bond doesn't like that.
Well,
Really, as soon as the battle starts, I get to 0.
the thing is, the panic mesmer is not being as effective as I'd like. Oh, don't waste those, we're done.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I just don't want you to waste your consumables because the quest is done. We're resigning.
that's it.
Yeah, we're done. You can resign.
I did not know.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like I don't mind. It's just I don't want you to waste your stuff
That's fair.
for your benefit, not for mine. But the nice thing is, obviously, no matter how much we die, we're not going to get kicked out. Like we can come back and just chip away at them. But
Come back and do it again.
yep. All right. We
I can do this all day.
Okay, Zeri.
It's a re again.
Great thing that we have accomplished this day. We have laid to rest those souls unfairly claimed by the affliction, and we have made Kaineng a safer place to those who remain. I hope that you will continue to assist us in our endeavor. Please take this as compensation, along with my gratitude.
Your gratitude can't buy me anything.
It is good to see you again. I have received word of further sightings of the afflicted, this time in Shadow's Passage. We know that, at long last, we are gaining some ground in this fight. The afflicted have not been seen in Badjek Byway since the last defeat. Perhaps we are finally nearing the end of their numbers. With every battle we win, we assure the safety of one more section of the city. Knowing that, will you lend me your strength once more? Of course, for the safety of Kaineng.
I think I've
Yes,
done enough
train.
already.
They're right. Oh, hard mode only.
He's got, yeah, so yeah, you can,
That's
as I said,
fine,
you can
okay.
repeat
Let's
them in
not
hard
do
mode. We're definitely not doing that. Okay, to Dragon's Throat. Yeah, it's not easy in hard mode. It's hard. Believe it or not.
It's very hard.
No, because if it was very hard, it would be called very hard mode. It's just hard.
Okay, wait.
No, but Winds of Change and hard mode are indeed very hard.
It is
I'm
indeed
sorry.
very hard. Yeah, you're right.
Or maybe it could be hard mode plus.
No,
hard
but,
mode
only,
deluxe.
but that is only in the extra DLC pack.
It's called Viagra mode.
Makes sense. That's extra hard.
Extra hard. Alright, ready up when you're ready. Does everyone have
Oh,
cleansing
got
the
it,
Shadow
it's because
Passage?
of deck.
Does everyone have cleansing Shadow Passage quest?
I believe I do.
Sí, senor.
CC. All right. What do we think about the you and I jumping in strategy? Do you think that's helping us or harming us?
You know,
Oh, you cut out.
now I cut out on purpose because I don't know what to say to that. Because I kind of want to do it, but it hasn't worked that well for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's only been 2 fights. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is kind of how it goes. To be honest, it's not going to be much different.
Yeah, but.
Well, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. If it's really shit.
More experience. More.
Yeah, but save your
Yeah,
consumables. I'd say save your consumables because these missions are pretty short. So if things get bad, we can just map out and do it again.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, let's go in.
Wait,
Let's give it a try.
again?
I know. Or we can just like bang our heads against the wall and.
Don't leave.
Oh yeah, let's bond up.
Let's get some
But
bondage
I
going,
really
guys.
like to bang my head against the content.
Quiet you.
You can bang whatever you want, but not on stream.
Oh, I see what you did
All right,
there.
I'll bang your mom then.
Thank you. Let's go.
Skirt. Fire emoji.
I'm on fire.
She wouldn't be that into that.
By the way, I think with this quest active, like vanquishing this is really quick. Or like with all these quests, vanquishing while doing these quests is like some of the quickest way to vanquish. Because
But it's extra hard.
it's hard, but it's quick. That's
It's
what she
hard
said.
to believe that the Ministry of Purity has been fighting
Right.
the Afflicted for nearly 2 years now. It's amazing how time envelops you when you are devoted to your goals.
Oh yeah, panic's working now. That's more like it.
I'm in a constant state of panic. Truly
Same.
remarkable.
I've lost all of my.
Enchantments.
Enchantments.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay, that was probably the most successful group so far. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try doing the mesmer first, because that might be hurting us, our bonds and stuff.
Don't worry, I have Lattice power. It's all fine now.
I mean, you are supposed to have blood as power, so I'm not going to complain about
what?
it.
Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah,
That
you're right.
was Definitely. Wait, don't go too far from me either.
Well, we have to.
No, yeah, but don't.
What?
Because,
No.
like,
The thing is, as I said, if
took
the
100 attacks and I was done. Like, there's nothing I can do in
Wait,
this fight
aren't we
again.
going supposed to go forward or not, Khan?
Like, just give me a few seconds to be
we just need to slow
at
down.
range after you've rushed.
But I also think Elosia and Zerumi need to jump in to cleave them.
We do, but we can wait before we do that. Like we can
But
wait
Marcus,
until.
I know it's very annoying, but it's always a
Oh
bit
no,
late, but
that's a lot
it's
of bone
just-
horrors.
My energy drops
oh.
fast if I don't use a few spells on the way.
Okay, I
And-
think that's fair.
Yeah.
And since you take attacks from 12 enemies at the same time, I lose 50 energy for each attack. So I need to be spamming spells as soon as that happens, but I need to heal you also. And since you're not in range, I have to move, and while I move, I lose my energy. So that's why I need to be quite close as soon as you engage the fight. It's the Bond of Fort, I swear.
I mean, that's a problem with healing in MMOs, I think. As a healer, you're always the bitch of the group.
Well, I like being the bitch. No, I meant.
I see.
Right, we gotta deal with the Necro. So yeah. Oh, he's like almost dead, and he's death novaing. Right, so we'll stay just out of range like this until everyone's ready.
And,
All right, we good to go?
yeah.
Yeah. Just trigger all the Death Novas at once.
Okay,
and
he's
then-
dead. To be honest, are you running Death's Charge through me?
Yes.
I think that might be something we should get rid of.
So only you can discharge?
no, we should
I
both
don't
get
think so.
rid of it. I think
I can swap to warrior variant. No
Yeah.
problem. Next outpost.
I don't think it's working.
But if you're running it, I'm not gonna let you have fun by yourself. So
Oh
this
no,
is
I won't
like
run it.
a
I'll
mutual
run
deal.
something else. Yeah, I'll run something else. Because I think it's just we're taking we're attracting too much pressure by jumping in and taking all the aggro. Because the Ritualist is at the side, which is a bit annoying. So I think we just go for the Elementalist.
Behind. Well,
We have
the Mesmer.
in the back some.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Ritualist now. Oh, Meteor Shower! Fun, fun, fun. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, you got unbounded and I got stunned.
Everything's so deadly, I don't know who to prioritize. The Mesmers are a huge problem. They're E-Surge Mesmers who strip enchantments. The Elementalists really hurt too.
And warrior skills though.
They're
Another battle is won. Yay! We did it. We saved the world.
they're dual
I wish you
profession.
could have seen the battles that came before. Watching people find their own strength and fight for a cause is a powerful thing.
What
With
kind of
our
support-
own hands, we are building a better world to give ourselves and for those who will live after we are gone. It makes me proud to say that I am fucking hell. Stop. The
He's
chat is
fucking
rolling too
hell?
fast.
Part of it all.
It's rolling too fast. So it makes me proud to say that I'm part of it all. Because every time you pick things up, it fills my chat.
Okay.
You won that
What
trade.
kind of support do we have with your heroes?
What, sorry?
What do your heroes do?
I've got 2 sort of hybrid healers and 1 defensive Mesmer.
Oh.
So
That
one's
should
a
be-
support
that should
healer,
be
one's a
overkill,
sort of
so-
hybrid offense and heals, and then one's like a sort of offensive, but it's interrupts.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds pretty good though. Sad. Maybe your first healer can be a bit more on the heal side. Pure heal. I have no idea.
Oh my god, she's got a res. She doesn't need a res.
Really, the problem is I don't think bonding works really well here.
I mean, I can swap out for a soul twisting if you want, which is a protection writ, or we could just run 2, which is fine.
I'd like to try more, but
Yeah, we can try more. I mean,
Yes.
I don't think that last quest was too bad. It was it wasn't
on
perfect.
the last fight I was spamming burning speed because it's the only one without cooldown to just keep up energy, and it still went down.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm dropping what we're trying to say.
Death charge.
Death charge.
But at least something's happening. It feels refreshing.
Mm.
But now I've got pressure.
Yes.
Now you have to
Oh.
deliver.
Wait, look at the roof here. I finally know where they got the inspiration for. What is it? I don't remember.
Guys, I'm coming back in a second.
Kessex Hills.
I want to get the Mesmer Tome because I want to have spiritual pain to get rid of the summons of the.
I'm pretty sure you can
rituals.
buy that here.
No, I looked it up in the wiki.
Where do you get it? Is it Nightfall?
It's from Nightfall.
You need a tome?
Yeah, Mesmer Tome.
I mean,
yeah.
I've got
Let
a
me see if
lifetime
I have
supply.
one.
Yeah, I've got loads as well. So,
Okay,
Where's
if you
Bangkok?
have one for me, that would be great.
were you gonna buy one?
I was looking on like alternative character if I have
Oh.
some, but I don't, unfortunately.
I do, so Zarumi doesn't. In fact, Zarumi, you keep yours.
I have 5 Mesmer tomes and 1 Elite Mesmer tome.
I have
And which
one do you
24
use?
Mesmer tomes.
Can you give me maybe 3 of them? That would be great.
You can have my all. I'll just beg for Elosia to give me.
They're quite easy to farm, Mesmer tomes.
Thank
And
you.
assassin tomes. Okay, now I have to.
Chain 7's Rob superior energy storage.
I don't think you'll get too much for that. Check the Rune Trader though. Sorry, could you, what was the insignia?
Energy plus 3.
No, Radiant.
Bloodstain.
Bloodstain. Oh, you may get a little bit for that. That's quite a common one because that's isn't that while you have like that helps while you've got minions, doesn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. Well, it spells that exploit corpses.
Yeah, you might get a little bit for that. I just check the Rune Trader.
Is there one here?
Yes, there is.
I
No.
keep it on.
There is.
Speak to Tseire and see what Tseire has to say. Hey, my dude. Another section of the city is clear, and I have no doubt that this time it's for good. Can you feel it, friend? The stirrings in the air that speak of the great works and great things to come? These are exciting times that we are living in. Ah, and before I forget, this is for you. Welcome
Oh,
back, my
she's-
friend. Oh, I missed it. I missed the line.
Oh,
Oh, there. Welcome back, my friend. If you have strength to lend, I could use your assistance again. Although, I confess, when you hear the task at hand, you might be reluctant to join me. Ministry scouts report concentrated numbers of afflicted within Shenzhen tunnels. This is going to be a massive battle, and just you and I will not be enough to handle it. We're going to need more support from the Ministry. They will send as much as aid as they can spare, but most of their soldiers are currently engaged in Pechunkan Pier. The afflicted came in overwhelming numbers and are cutting off incoming trade. We'll have to make do with whatever support we receive. However, if we are able to deal with the afflicted there, we have dealt a serious blow to their numbers. I understand that the traipsing around Canton sewers is not the most appealing of tasks. But what do you say? Challenges like this were meant to be overcome, and I'm sure the Ministry of Purity will pay enough that you could visit a bathhouse afterwards. Let's get this done. Procrastinating won't make it any more palatable.
But do you know how much these boots cost? Oh, pass.
alright, let's go to Shenzhen Tunnels. Oh, do you want to go to Tanakai or Sunjang District? Let's go to Sunjang District. Could be either, it's just a guess.
Ching Chong?
Don't be racist, Sonic. We discussed that.
Racism is no more.
I'll just try to nail the pronunciation. I'm not that good.
Sunjong. And then you put an
Schwing
accent.
Shuang District.
Sunjong. Something like that.
Master Toro.
We don't have Shogun to tell us.
Joke.
That reminds me when I was in Shogun's stream and they're talking in
Yeah.
Chinese. So I was going to Google Translate and was translating Ching Chong Pong Yong into Chinese and posted that.
What?
I think
Makes
I missed
sense,
the
huh?
story.
Does everyone have the Cleansing Shenzhen Tunnels quest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready up
Oh.
if you have it and you're ready to go.
Sunchen.
Oh, I'm ready. Sorry.
Ah, you know.
Okay, I think I picked the right side. Cool.
Pond.
Oh yeah, bonds.
Oh, yeah, oh, fuck. Yeah,
On up.
Wilson. Oh, crap.
Come back a
Wait,
little bit, they might
I'm
aggro.
annoying.
Right, they're gonna aggro.
I think my mark of pain was interrupted. Yep, interrupted again. God damn it! Fucking assassin. Stop interrupting me! Thanks, Luria. Exploded your corpse. So
You're
helpful.
welcome.
Wow,
Take down.
I just watched my hero kill themselves, I'm pretty sure. No, that
From
can't,
Devil's Roar.
the hero AI doesn't do that, so they must have just died to something else.
Yeah, hero AI is way smarter than me.
Uh-oh, Ragwood more.
That's too gonna
Have we? Yes, we have. We've definitely aggroed more.
Yeah, fuck. Well, that feels.
You guys will need to
impossible.
come down a bit.
Well, we're getting attacked in the back
That's
as
true.
well, so...
No unity. And no sign of.
Yeah, I mean, we over aggroed. That's fine. Let's just not do that.
It's not working. I don't know what I can do.
Well, we
better.
over aggroed. I mean,
Won't keep up.
no matter how good our comp is,
Yeah.
if we over aggro, we're gonna die. I think we had like 3 groups on us, which is just not good.
Fucking assassin interrupted everything I casted. So rude.
Right. Pull a group to us.
Guys, your bondage.
Oh, yeah, the
Only
bondage.
one
Don't
left,
forget about the
right?
bondage.
Oh, they're coming, so too late. The groups are like kind of like aggroing with each other though. I don't know why. They're 2 different groups, but we didn't aggro one of them. They still came over. See, the other one did it as well. Does anyone see what I mean, or
Yeah.
they're just running over even though we haven't aggroed anyone in their group?
Can someone get them? Oh no.
Oh no.
Whew! These hits.
No, don't
This
res
fella
me.
hurts.
There's no reason for you to res me, stupid bot.
There's a elementalist boss. That's what
Oh yeah.
does a lot of damage.
Assassin in the back is also
There,
not that
yeah,
fun.
there's this assassin on the back. It was very annoying.
Well, they all hurt, to be honest.
Yeah.
But except maybe the rangers.
The Rangers, I mean, the
Rangers.
Rangers probably hurt too, to be honest.
They're useless.
I think at this point, yeah, I swapped up my heroes a little bit. I don't think it works, so I want to change them up. Going back in. Back on. Get rid of you. Put you back on. That's the wrong one. I thought maybe I'd try something a bit more offensive. See if killing them quicker would help. But no, it doesn't work. Oh, sorry, well, E-Surge, basically. Denying them. But
They die quicker. They can't do damage.
that also, but they would also have less energy, because that's what E-Surge does as well. And adding more
Oh.
mesmers is typically a good idea. Ready up when you're ready, I'm ready.
I was born ready.
My body is ready.
To do what exactly?
To go back out.
To play Wii Sports.
Wii Sports, not Nintendo Switch Sports.
No, it was Wii Fit. Oh, you know, my buddy is ready from FISME. Okay. Well, it takes an hour. Why don't I have like a single button to do it?
Bond with everyone.
Okay,
Press that button.
you're all ready to go. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you.
Thank you. We make sure
Oops.
that it doesn't get stripped.
Thank you for traveling with Deutsche Bahn.
Hang on the back behind, so I can not get attacked. Be clean.
Okay, I'm
Invite-
gonna
Wow.
try and pull the groups up to us this time instead of going down. It would be nice if they didn't obstruct themselves, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I got them. That was intentional.
Bring
Don't
the
worry.
party to us. Intentional streaming.
Okay, Panic's doing its job this time. That's nice. Look at them all balling up so they can't do anything. How useful. Okay. Let's see. These two are a bit closer to each other, so I'll try and pull one of them again. It's a bit too close for my liking. Oh no, actually they're down there, so that should be okay.
Thought we were fighting Afflicted. So far I haven't seen many of them.
You're not even in the sewer sector.
The Ampha are also unpure, so makes sense.
Let's see.
Not yet. Well, yeah, true. Yeah. Is that okay? The assassins do hurt though. All of them hurt.
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts, yeah. Okay, so far so good.
Goes back my bank accounts.
Okay. Let's pick off the monk quickly.
Fucking monks. Hate them. That's a boss. Oh no.
I've got something. Please.
Weekend.
I've got 2 assassins on me. Leave me alone, fucking bastard.
Boss down. I repeat, boss down.
Nice. Oh, we've aggroed.
Oh no. Another
I think it's the
monk?
monks. The monks, like, they want to come up and heal things, and so they'll come over and aggro to our group, basically. Even though we didn't aggro them ourselves.
Always the monks.
Fucking monks.
Eager to die. No regard for life, nowadays.
Ooh,
Kids these days.
rats on the
Legend
the
Hey.
gold.
skill of 1 monk.
Dornak! Escape
Huh?
for you. Dornak!
So aggressive.
Oh, nice cape.
That's a nice cape.
Ooh, superior absorption.
That's pretty good for warriors.
Mm.
Ugh. Sure doesn't mean survivors, not knight stuff. Huh. Oh, we've got a few we've got some helpers this time. A few initiates.
Help! I
Shu
don't
Ji
need
Kan
help.
Wu Sheng Yang Zhao Long. His jaw's long.
Jaws long.
The afflicted know we're here. Look sharp.
it's-
There's no telling where they come from.
Oh, they come from Cantha, presumably. They're coming! There's something in the water!
Oh no, the Quaddle is here.
It's the Quaddle.
Oh boy. They're actually coming.
Right, I don't know if we'll get like poisoned by fighting in the water. Let's see. No, it looks okay. Let's go! See, Death Charge here would have been really nice.
Imagine having that.
It's just too risky. I don't want to fight in the muck.
Wait, you don't like to fight in waist deep shit? Oh yeah.
Nope. Go, 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 go! Oh my goodness. Oh no, they're piling up already. Ooh. There's more coming, we can't let them out. Yeah, I'm aware! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Okay, I guess
Alright,
we'll
no.
I guess we'll pull one group out. Just wait
I
here.
mean, we can try.
I'll just pew pew one. It's fine. Retreat.
If
No.
they mind it.
Oi! Come here! Attack!
Engage.
Zerumi, we'll kind of have to just stay up here. To a degree. Let the casters deal with the ones at the back, I guess. Because we don't want to over aggro. Okay, we've aggroed.
I wasn't that far away.
It's a
Yeah.
small aggro.
It's fine. Just be careful, that's all. Care, there's meteor shower, come back a bit.
I can't move. I'm knocked down in it.
Guys, don't stand in the meteor shower.
Oh, in any kind of shower. That's not an
Yeah.
actual shower.
Showers are traps. Don't trust showers. Ow, 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 ow.
Bad news. Good news, good news. We're fine, we're fine.
Roller coaster of emotions.
Wow, the life of everyone.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean, to
doing
be fair,
fine.
I don't think this is too bad. It could be a lot worse. Look at that guy death over himself. Let's kill him! Ow!
Trying to-
It hurts!
Be careful, you've lost.
He was also trying to
Okay,
deafen over
let's-
the elementalist, but he was getting interrupted.
Let's heal up. Let's heal up a little bit.
Seconds on you, and
No, Necromancer! Stop it! Why is he running over? Okay, no healing up. Go, go, go. I think we can run in. Pretty safely.
Already marked off pain the necromancer. What was hitting it?
I'll target on it then, please.
Yeah, where you went in range anyway, so.
Ow!
We can win this fight. Just remember what's on the line. I mean, all of your friends are dead. Except
Right.
Shuji.
no, but he's thinking of the free pizza if you win.
This might be the last group, so let's go. I'm attacking the monk.
Okay,
Sorry.
I don't want to fight and shit.
Don't think the others are in range from Mark of Pain.
I'm just in a bunch of zeros, so not able to do anything.
Jackson! Cool, you!
Oh, more in the back.
It's an ambush.
It's a trap.
The trap.
I always forget to use masochism.
What? No, what was that? Oh my god.
The
Okay.
tides turn in our favor. We must not lose our momentum.
New plan of action is Zurumi, you're going to be the offensive. You're going to go in, and I'm going to defend the back line from these fucking assassins.
I like this
Sure.
idea.
But I'll call a target on their back line so that our back line attacks their back line and doesn't waste their efforts on a single assassin.
We outflank him.
I feel I have less range than most of the other casters. I have to walk so far.
I'm not very effective against this warrior though. Oh no!
We try being more effective then.
I'm trying. Oh, this looks like it's going to be the last of them! Brace yourself! They're going to hit us with everything they've got! Ah!
That's how you sound now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's an assassin! I'm going.
Mesmer. Take spiteful spirit, you bastard.
We got it.
Zurumi, it's your line.
Oh, all that is left is silence. We've done well. This was an important victory. Now let us return to rest and recover.
That was actually good.
Oh, thank you. You're making me blush.
I don't think she was talking about the voice acting.
Oh, okay.
But I have a question. Where's rest and recover on the map? I've never seen that.
Where's the any key? 7 resign!
Guys!
7 resign! Hey!
No, cut it.
Devil
so
resign, devil.
7 resign!
I hate you guys.
Okay.
Oh, you Europeans and your 7 resign.
7 looks like a slash.
Well, it's not the same. It's the same key,
Ah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's the slash is
Yeah.
in 7. You
Yeah.
press
Say-
shift 7 to get slash.
On the UK keyboard, it's the same as the question mark. Like I can just press a
Yeah.
I don't need to press
It's
shift.
The same as this button, the 2 dots.
Yeah, if I slash with a normal clicking, shift is question mark like that.
Oh. Question mark even at the coma.
Looking different keyboards.
Okay, where's
Let's talk to our boy Zeri.
That's not gold.
It's your boy, skinny penis.
Oh,
That was the
I'm
reaction.
certainly glad the nightmare is over. I have no forgiveness for the monsters they have become. And I think about I've had my fill of sewers. I just need to remind myself that life is greater than our momentary desires and discomforts. It might not seem like it now, but someday this victory will be a mere footnote to our great deeds. Here, take this. It's from the ministry. Maybe you should use the money to get yourself cleaned up.
Wow.
That's pretty
Kind
rude.
of
Pretty
good.
strong.
Jesus.
Reports of afflicted within Kaineng are dwindling every day. People are beginning to see benefits of our work, and more people are rallying to join our cause. It's amazing, isn't it? There's an infectious quality to moving forward, and people just get swept up by. No offense to great heroes such as yourself, but I welcome the time when people won't rely on lone saviors to solve their troubles. They'll tackle problems themselves. What do you say we continue to fight the good fight and deal with the afflicted in the Undercity? Let's
It's like,
continue.
no offense to Great Hero, but I welcome the time where people won't rely on lone saviors to solve their troubles. By the way, Lone Savior, could you help us solve our troubles? To be fair, I think a lot of the nice thing they do if ones have changed is like they do talk about like, oh, while we were doing this, there were other people, like there were other groups of people dealing with other
Doing
problems.
other stuff, yeah. Like
so it's not
just
you're just
only
one of
us.
many. Yeah, you're helping. You're not just the be all and end all. By the way, I was thinking for next time I'll make sure my heroes and stuff are runed up. I keep forgetting that I've not done it on this character, so that will probably make a big difference. I'm probably gonna move to knights insignias instead of survivors because it's probably not a good idea. BRB says Luria. Okay, we'll have to wait for her to do the quest, get the quest then, unless she's already done it.
Oh, we may never know until she returns.
I'll just steal runes from. Jesus,
He's
a
going
lot
to
of
steal. He's going to steal. Call the police.
steal runes from another character.
He's a thief.
No, I'm a warrior.
No.
Hee
You thief. You're
Hee hee.
multiclassing.
Hee XD. XB. Did you guys know that D is now an Asura main?
What?
I know. It's crazy.
Good.
Oh, I have to play Asura a lot these days because my Mechanist is an Asura.
Sag.
Yeah. And my squad decided that Mechanist is best in slot for half of the fights.
I think ArenaNet decided that, to be fair.
Yeah. But also we have a Vindicator healer now, which is really confusing.
I'm completely out of touch with the meta. I just know Mechanist good.
Mechanist good. Vindicator healer is actually good, but hard to pull off.
Oh, it just reminds me I have to restudy the first wings because I've joined
A
an
static?
open
Oh.
no, just an open read, like not a training.
What, a
raid.
guild? Our guild's open raid?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to study.
No,
I
What
don't
wings
know.
is it? 1 and 4?
No, it's the easiest. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Otherwise,
you could
I
show
would
up,
have
show
been
up, and
in
just
the
spend the
discussion.
entire time picking your nose, and it'll be fine.
Okay, well,
No,
that's fine.
not sure how I feel about you telling people not to do any prep work.
If you've cleared the wings before, you'll remember. It's like riding a bike.
but backwards.
Yeah. It's wing 1 and 4. Come on.
No.
I mean, the only one I'd say
I've
is
done them plenty of and not plenty, but a few times.
the only one that's a legitimate problem
That's
these
fine.
days, Deimos. Out of those wings, like everything else is.
Ooh, we're doing
I
really.
need wing 4 for the Envoy collection. So
Can't wanna play in our static? Cool, I invite you.
well, if you spot in your static, I'd come every day.
We raid every Monday. You're welcome. I invite you later to the Discord.
Are you really like desperate to fill a spot? Because I'm pretty sure you invited me to fill that spot too. When I was doing my legendary armor. To which I said, "Ha! I never need to raid again in my life."
No, we are not. No, we are not desperate. No.
Well, don't worry, Luria, because I'm
also desperate.
I'm desperate.
Also desperate.
Right,
Can be
Luria, do you have the
desperate
quest?
together.
Luria, do you have the quest?
Yes.
Yesn't. Okay, I think
Yes, fine.
we probably want to go from Napui Quarter. Hey, that's in Guild Wars 2 now!
I make the sign up later, can't you? Can then sign up.
Oh, is
Oh,
it your
oh.
static?
What? No, I would never do such a thing.
Are you the boss of the static now?
We'll talk about that after. But
Okay.
with pleasure.
Wow, we're a
Can
static!
I take my death charge now, or do I still go with Wow, wait.
You do you, but you'll be doing it on your own, so you're gonna take all the pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it more cleverly. So hold on a bit.
Can't
What?
Rumi is also on the static.
Ah, but that's amazing. That's one person
Yes,
I
the Rumi has
trust
a
then.
static.
I don't. I back up.
What? So
multiple
Rumi, you're in a
statics before.
static?
Zerumi's in
I
a
was.
static.
Oh, so you can't play
What?
Among Us again?
I mean, if I didn't have life, I would make my own
Wow.
static. To be fair, but I have a
Wait.
life, so.
So Rumi is such a pro gamer. Can't believe it.
Why was Elosia shouting? Wait.
Wait, I was thinking for a second that you were back to 4K Zerumi, but maybe I've just got used to like standard
You've
definition
gotten
Zerumi.
used to the low res me.
Yeah. I was like, "Are you home?" And then, no, you can't be home.
Nah,
Too
not
early.
yet.
The Rumi,
Carefully,
don't
yeah.
listen to him.
you-
You sound always lovely.
You'll be done soon, right? That's
Yeah, I have my couple last deadline weeks, and then
Yeah.
I'm done.
is it?
Coming back
Did you
end
go
of
for a
June
year
and
or for a
beginning of
semester?
July. A semester. So
Right. Okay. I
half
was gonna
a
say, I
year.
was like, "There's no way you've been there a whole year."
No, I
Yeah,
traveled in January and I leave
Yeah,
in July. So
Gotcha.
Really? Oh my god.
Because I know,
Yeah,
like,
I-
well, at least for me,
really
university
nice.
finished up around May, like end of May, sort of.
yeah,
time.
here it ends midway June.
Oh.
So
Sounds
they start
good.
1 month later, so they start in February, and then
Wow.
they, like middle of February, and then they end middle of June.
They must have a
Yeah.
long Christmas break. Either
I
that or
don't
they
know.
finish up on like the 23rd or something of December.
Yeah, I don't know at all how the first 2 blocks of the year work.
Alright, ready up when you're
Maria,
ready,
waiting
folks.
for your ready check.
Yes.
Fucking hell, fuck's sake. Yes!
Though I do have a bit of a problem going home. Currently there's been some renovations at the house and we don't have internet.
Oh no.
No.
I thought you were gonna say like they just got rid of your room or something.
No, my room was renovated. It was really old and stuff, so that one was.
Your room is now a gym.
I mean,
Oh.
legit though, like when I moved out for university, within like 2 weeks my room had been turned into an office. I was like, holy shit, would you steal my grave that quickly?
Yeah,
It's
my
crazy.
grandparents are nice, maybe a bit too nice. They pamper me. I think I could move out and leave out like multiple years before they start doing anything to my room.
That's what grandparents do though.
Yeah.
So like it's totally
Oh my
reasonable.
god, I forgot that.
No boons.
Yeah.
Should be okay. These are like standard mobs. These aren't Windsor Change
Ah,
mobs.
good.
Assassin in the back.
Yeah, I'm handling it.
Assassinos!
Assassini.
As assassins in the back. Now handle it. Left side.
Can't. Give me your bond, thanks.
Yeah, Cavo.
There's a reference there that I'm completely missing.
Wait. Old World of Warcraft like videos, like many Valves.
Yeah,
have
I
handled
didn't watch World of Warcraft videos because I'm a Guild Wars main.
excuse me, that that is not even like that are
I
actual memes, pop culture
actively avoid anything to do with World of Warcraft because I was a salty
Wow.
Guild Wars fan.
memes. Look at you.
I would not be associated with World of Warcraft and its crap graphics. That was always my argument. Like, oh, World of Warcraft graphics are so unrealistic compared to Guild Wars. They look so bad. And to be fair, I kind of still uphold
Sure,
that
Grandma.
viewpoint. For its time, I think Guild Wars looks pretty good.
The only problem I have is that Guild Wars maps were not varied enough. In the same map, it was all a bit of the same.
In
but
this game.
It looked better. But
Next
World of
maps
Warcraft
give a
maps
bit
were
more
more
variety.
creative at the time. Like you really felt like you were in the world,
Yeah.
but it was not much.
Well, I
quite
mean,
ugly
Prophecies has a
at
decent amount of variety, I'd say. That was more of a traditional fantasy setting, globe-trotting campaign sort of thing. So, you start in that burnt, and don't get me wrong, like I think they made a big mistake starting you in that horrible Ascalon, like burnt Ascalon. I think it's such a shit start to like you have pre-searing, which is nice, pretty, really like very typical starting zone for an MMO,
Yeah,
and then
no, but don't get me wrong. The zones, the places, everything is nice in guilds. It's just that in one map, you've got maybe one village or something, or one point of interest, and around there,
They're very
it's
empty.
just not really empty, but it doesn't have anything specific that you can look up to. Like there are just
Bonds.
trees and stuff.
Hallways.
bonds.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I clicked on the right. But we're probably fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, these are standard mobs as well.
Oh
Actually.
no. He casted Death Nova. Watch out.
Ow!
Yeah, watch out, indeed.
Well, most of World of Warcraft maps
Want
were
me.
really designed. You're the only one I
Want
didn't
me.
want.
Want me.
Were really fleshed out. Like every place, every path you take would lead you to somewhere specific because you had a lot of quests making you go here and there. But
I mean,
that's just about it. Yeah, no,
yeah,
but,
no, I
so
think somewhere specific, yeah, for sure. I think prophecies, especially early prophecies, there is a quest. Like, there's a reason to go to most places, but then that dies down very quickly. Like, the amount of side quests drops dramatically after you leave Ascalon. Plus, I mean, they're not terrible quality as well, but yeah, like, and also like they don't really take you to nice points of interest. They just take you to some like an area of the map. So yeah.
Surprisingly, the map I liked the most was Prophecy's introduction.
Pre-searing.
before the
Oh yeah,
season.
everyone loves
Yeah.
pre-searing.
And it's something that you don't really find elsewhere in the game, but other than that, it was fine.
So when will I get my golden Umfa cape?
Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Okay,
Today.
thanks.
Tuesday.
That's the one thing I didn't like with the latest Pokemon. Because the maps were ugly, that was definitely true, but they were also very not creative. Like,
Just flat.
it was just a biome. Like, you are now in Snow Place
Yeah.
or Swamp Thing.
I got
and
bored of that game
you can
very
find
quickly.
Swamp Pokemon there.
Oh,
Oh!
hello! I got a greenie.
Congrats. Yeah, I wasn't. I enjoyed it for like a few days and then I was done. It was lost on me already.
The new ones that will come in Spain. Well, I don't know what to think about them because I haven't.
They're like a weird hybrid.
Really enjoyed one of these games, in a long time, but it looks just as bad. A bit more shaders and textures on Pokemon, but otherwise the maps look just as bad. But since it's really a main game, I think all the routes, the areas will be a bit more creative, and that would make it much better. Like, it can be ugly. It's definitely hard to defend today, but as long as you put some effort somewhere. I like this place. Oh,
They launched
That's-
a new spin-off of Pokemon where they do pixel Pokemon again.
What? What's that? I've not heard of anything like that.
No, this is like, I wouldn't mind having new Pokemon games that are like pixel style
Oh
and
yeah, like
old game design, like not so open world, like more old-fashioned.
Well,
What an unfortunate place the Undercity is.
Well, I think that's
To be
kind of why
fair-
they're playing around with it, because people are getting bored of that formula.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying.
I think the problem is not the formula, it's that. Oh crap! I have no energy. I was surprised by the turn. It was an ambush. Anyway, the formula was right. I think people got bored that after 20 years, we still didn't have any kind of droplet of a story or anything.
I think
You
also
had
the
that
game's
for
too
Black and
slow.
White. Black and White was.
Yeah, and well, but in Black and White you've got some elements of something happening, but like that's not an RPG story. At the same time, you could
I don't
play
think any
like
of the
any Final
Pokemon-
Fantasy game, and it would take up 40 hours of just story.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
But to be fair, Pokemon has storytelling game. Colosseum, Gale of Darkness are storytelling.
yeah, but they're third-party Pokemon games. But
I gotta be
So-
honest. I actually don't want more story.
Yeah,
focused
I was gonna say
Pokemon. I
that.
hate that. I just want like give me a Pokemon world and let me
why?
do it. Like
no,
go
I don't
through
play
it,
Pokemon for the story.
like,
Agreed.
Add a lot of challenges to it. Add like challenging optional fights. I wouldn't mind a simple questing system.
I think they just need to speed up the combat. Like
Yeah.
that was one of the.
that's
That's the thing I love the most about our Pokemon Arceus is that the combat is quicker, more engaging.
No. But it makes it just a grinding game. Like, what's the point if there is no story and no combat? Like the one thing I like.
Gameplay.
No,
about
no.
Pokemon games
I
is-
want combat.
There was no
I
gameplay,
just want
come
it to
on.
be like not like wading through sludge.
Yeah, like make the combat go faster.
Yeah, less
Oh, yeah,
text.
no, but that's fine. But they botched it. Like there was just nothing to look up to. It's just do whatever is strongest and hit.
But I think this also kind of is the problem. Like everybody wants something else different from Pokemon. Like I want less story focus, more like gameplay focus, where combat goes faster. Maybe some light questing system.
But if you want gameplay, but no gameplay at the same time, like it's an RPG game, and you want more gameplay but less combat.
No, I don't
No,
want less combat. I want the combat
I
to be
just want
quicker.
less story. I want less cutscenes where Lily is like, "Oh, my mother is so horrible, and I need to protect this bag where there's this weird Pokemon. I'm gonna have
That's not a
3
story
cutscenes
problem.
one after another showing the importance of this weird Pokemon I found and protecting from this evil man." Like I don't mind there being story. I just want you know how Generation 1 and 2 just kind of had it happen quite fast. Like there were a couple. You enter a city, there might be some
and
short
before
character being
that
like
we
blah
had
blah blah.
Final Fantasy the first thing, and
Yeah,
it's
but
really
that's the thing.
much
People
longer,
want
much better,
different
and-
things from Pokemon. I want less of a story. You want more of a story.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a Final
No, but
Fantasy
I-
game, play Final Fantasy.
No,
Like,
but
that's
that's
the
not
thing.
what I'm saying. But never mind. Like, there is no point in which Pokemon games are good, except they have Pokemon. Like, and I love Pokemon, but in no specific game design place, they're a good game. They just have.
I mean,
Pokemon.
I think the main gameplay of catching Pokemon and building Pokemon teams is very much like what Pokemon is about. I want more of that and less of whatever story there is.
I think the problem
you've
is
already-
that Pokemon didn't involve gameplay wise. Like you have your Pokemon, you have 4 moves, and it's pretty much the same for like 15 to 20 years now. I think they need to like.
Hold on a little bit. I have lines. Before I joined Ministry of Purity, nothing drove me except my own grief. Through them I found purpose. Wish that people there would do the same. Look around you. Does this place look like a fitting home for any of those who have nothing else? And then Ilosha is like, I'm attacking Afflict the Ritualist.
What makes you say that?
How did you come to that conclusion?
Sorry, Illuria, do go on.
I think they like need to freshen up the combat system, and I mean what the Rumi said, the catching Pokemon, the building aspect and stuff, that is all fine. But I think the combat system itself needs refreshment and spicing
I'm also
up,
fine
because
with
it's pretty much the
sprucing up the
same.
combat.
It
Yeah.
changes every iteration. I do agree with Elosia that it has to be less clunky and much smoother. Not
And faster.
quicker, but smoother. No, but faster doesn't mean anything. Like if
No, for
it's
me it
just
means
you
It's
get
less
everything
waiting.
on it,
Less waiting.
Yeah, like I
it's
can't
just-
stand gameplay that doesn't go like. I want things to keep happening.
then don't play Japanese role-playing games. Like that's
Well, but you can have a
It's
turn-based,
a
like you can have like
JRPG.
the action sort of style that like FF7 and stuff has, where it's turn-based, but it's not turn-based.
Yeah,
But-
and I like Bravely Default, which is a turn-based JRPG, which has fast combat.
And al-
yeah. Well,
and
But
also like
that's not
there's just
something we-
so many like text confirmations and stuff in Pokemon, where it's
yeah,
like
yeah. That's what I mean. It's not necessarily faster. I mean, interactions and strategy and stuff like that, but it's much smoother. And new.
But I also want it to go
RPGs do
faster
that
as
much
well.
better. But
Like I want to have the option to go through the fights faster. We might be talking about the same thing
I
here,
mean,
but for me, speed.
no,
Like I
no,
don't
no,
want
but-
to spend 5 minutes in a combat that could take 2 minutes, like a random Pidgey from a bush.
I
When
think
the
the main
afflicted
problem
are
are really the
gone.
text confirmations.
that's because
Yeah.
there is too much grind in the base formula. I give you
When
that.
the
but
afflicted
I
are
think
gone.
that main checkpoints should give you a challenge. And on the same time, I also think like an easy mode, like the games should be harder, much harder, strategically. But I think an easy mode would be appreciated for those.
I don't think they're necessarily super easy, most of them.
I mean, you
Also,
don't need
I
to
miss
grind
my
at
text
all in the
offline.
latest Pokemon
Yeah.
games.
Like you can make it
Yeah.
easy by grinding.
No. Yeah, but no. Yeah, being hard because you need to grind is not being hard. It's just being lazy. Like people going, oh, I preferred Pokemon games before because it wasn't that easy with multi. And that's stupid. Before you just had to grind a lot of.
No, I like the newer ones where you
unnecessary
can just
battles.
go without grinding, but I wouldn't count them like if you don't overlevel. I don't think like sure it could be a little bit more challenging. The trainers could have a bit more strats going into their teams, like the opponents you go up against. But otherwise, I
Yeah,
don't
but-
think it's like
When I did my Nuzlocke,
easy.
I had to actively try not to get experience. I had to specifically avoid certain trainers before I was already 2 or 3 levels above.
yeah.
my
I
next
haven't had that
objective.
issue with my Nuzlockes, but I haven't played the Diamond Pearl remakes.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, when I played the Diamond Pearl remakes, I felt like I was on a pretty balanced level most of the time. I never grinded. I just you know, battled everything that I came across. I didn't avoid fights, but I also didn't seek them out. And I like when it came to getting to like the Elite Four, I was very, very slightly underleveled, and that felt really good. And I felt like it was good because, like, you know, with the XP sharing and stuff, I didn't need to go and grind to make sure all my Pokemon were the right level.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is that they just copy pasted the whole game, and it wasn't designed like that. So at some point, like at one point, you've got 2 gym leaders that have the same Pokemon levels. I think it's Ghost and Water, and it's just like it feels weird because you approach one of the first one with the party which is at an appropriate level, and then you get to the next gym leader and it's even weaker than the one before. Other than that, it was nearly fine, but I still over-leveled without grinding, which was a bit annoying. But
Well, I mean, the thing to bear in mind as
that's-
well is that
besides,
there are like kids and stuff that will be playing it, so they won't
Yeah.
be actively thinking about type matchups and that sort of thing. Like, so being slightly over leveled, I think, is okay. This is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Because like yeah, it's a lot easier for me now because I'm playing the game efficiently. Like I know what I'm doing, so it's easy.
It's impossible.
But at the same time, I thought the balance for the remakes were actually quite good. Like maybe a little bit on the easier side, but especially the Elite Four, like it was a good level of challenge for me.
Heard the gym leaders and like the important battles
I one-shot the Elite Four.
they had like some competitive teams, competitive Pokemon team strategies going in for them.
Only when you redo them.
I don't think they were the exact copy paste from Diamond Pearl.
It was an
no?
exact copy paste. It was so much of a
Are
copy
you
paste
sure?
that
Because
when
a couple of videos I watched,
Please,
for example,
don't
Candice had a
get me-
different team.
Yeah, but it was so much of a copy paste that when you morph into Gym Leader's Pokemon, you'd still have abilities that are not in the game anymore. Because that was the base moveset.
Which direction?
I suppose then I've been fed
But
false lies.
of course, it's like you have to transfer a lot of assets and adapt them so it works on this engine. But like it was really much like that. Like at many points, you could see it was just Pokemon for the DS that was.
I mean, to be fair, they never claimed it wasn't. Like, I think most
Yeah,
people
yeah,
knew
but
what they were
it's-
buying.
And well, honestly, when you do that, I think as long as you can, it's fine. Unless you do it like Pokemon Sword and Shield, where they tried to tell you they did all the assets from scratch, which was
A lie.
an obvious lie.
Fat lie.
But the thing is, there were a lot of bugs because of that. Like Pokemon Sword and no, not Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, and the other one is most likely the second most broken game that's released.
Yeah, but
After
like
the first one.
Diamond and Pearl were like so the remakes were quite clearly just a massive cash grab. Like, I don't think there's really much surprising about that. They just wanted like they needed to earn some money while Arceus was in development. I'd say anyway, or like the next game was in development. I don't think they were really trying to be
all the more
revolutionary.
surprising that it actually plays okay is just once I've done my Nuzlocke, I was like, okay, I'm probably never touching this game ever again.
I mean, that's
Well,
fine.
I'm
You still
down
bought
to
it.
replay Platinum anytime, but not this one. If at least it was a Platinum remake, like I mean, come on. But that's besides the whole point. What I wanted to mean before that, just catching Pokemon is not enough, and especially it's not enough anymore. That's why they are trying to go for new things, and I was down to support Arceus because they're trying things, but they're not putting the effort into these new mechanics. Like the new battle system is just not here, and the overworld experience is rather lacking.
Yeah,
The
but
boss
also-
fights is just roll and throw stands. Like they have ideas, they just didn't go through them.
And where are Pokemon Wombo combos? I mean, honestly.
I think the thing is, if they deviate too much, like I think they're in a lose-lose situation basically. If they keep it the same, people will complain because they've kept it too much the same. And if they deviate too much,
Unfortunately.
people will complain that they've changed it too much and it's no longer a Pokemon game. And so they have
To be
to
fair.
try and strike a balance.
They want something different as
Yeah.
well. So.
To be fair, I know this is my opinion. If we are to make more Arceus games, no, not more Arceus games, more Legends games, I'm really down to. I really want one in Johto, for example. But I really want them to go all the way in.
But
in the
Pokemon
gameplay and
Pokemon
stuff.
Company hasn't done that for years.
Yeah.
Like everything's being kind of half-assed. They keep shitting out
that's-
games every year, so
That's the
they don't
problem.
have
I think
that
I
much
haven't
time to work on
enjoyed
it.
a game since Black and White 2.
Well, I actually just think the IP is saturated. To be honest, like there's only so much
It's
you can
true
get
that-
out of Pokemon, and
The one game I want, and I know it's really me, but I want a regular JRPG game in the Pokemon world that is more story rich. Like, it doesn't have to be a Final Fantasy 14
Like
hours
Gale of
game,
Darkness, if you ever played that.
but you also it had to be smooth, like not not Black and White, Sun and Moon, where you're just thrown with 10 hours of bullshit at the start of the game and then nothing happens. Like, do that properly, of course, if you have. You mentioned how are they called, Bravely Default games. That's what I want. Like, it's a rich JRPG gameplay system, and it has story.
Which one, sorry?
Bravely Default, except for the end of both games. I haven't played 2, but I've played Default and Second, and both have the same problem at the end. But it's doesn't
guys, we
matter
can
here.
resign. The quest is done.
You could have told us.
I didn't realize.
But it has everything, and it makes a compelling game, and you can easily put some of the base Pokemon aspects on that, on team building and anything. But for that to work, you have to not abandon the combat idea and strategy that exists. You can change it
So,
a bit.
Don't want to give up the strategy. I would personally cut out the useless story, like Sun and Moon.
Yeah, but Sun and Moon is just like a 5-hour tutorial. Like that doesn't even count as story. The only story
Well,
is
it
like,
is a story for sure. I just
Mother
dislike
Bad,
it. It's so slow.
and
Okay.
also yeah.
Okay,
happens.
guys. That did it. The Undercity has been cleansed of the plague, and our task here is almost at an end. Knowing that people can safely walk these streets brings me certain peace of mind. Our deeds can bring back what I've lost, but can't bring back what I've lost. But maybe they can keep someone else from experiencing what I went through. And then the next mission. This is it. The last sighting of Afflicted within Kinding City. Until now, you have helped me fight, while the Ministry has continued the battle on other fronts. It seems that Afflicted aren't returning. So tell me, friend, how does it feel, knowing that you're making a difference in the world? Well, I guess that's a moot question to be asking you. Must be used to this sort of thing by now. The final Afflicted were seen in Sanjiang District. Will you help me send those unfortunate souls to the mists?
I've come this far. Let's see through.
Actually, this is far enough.
Well, yeah, that is the question. We've got 15 minutes left. So, do we want to do this or finish up for today?
Yeah.
What I
Don't
gave
want
you
to
two
waste
options.
time,
Which
And
option
the
are you
answer
getting?
is yes.
Yes.
Well, the first question was a yes or no, so
That's true.
you can guess by context.
So you want to keep going? All right. Does anyone need to stop, basically, or are we okay to keep going? Or need or want to stop? Sorry. All right, we're going then.
Let's do
Speedrun.
this.
Except is this where we want to leave from? By the way, like, why does this feel way easier all of a sudden? What changed?
Spiritual Elosia?
I was always using Spiritual Illusion.
No, you swapped it.
No, I had it at the start, swapped out. It was
Oh,
terrible,
and then you
swapped it
tried
back
something else, and then you swapped back to it.
in. Yeah. I think we're in the wrong place. I don't know
if you ask Gloria. She's died a lot because I couldn't keep her alive.
It's fine. As long as nobody important's dying.
It's those damn assassins.
Elosia, you don't understand. Luria is important for my heart.
Mesmers are OP. Luria is very important. Also, Luria, even if Luria wasn't a Mesmer, Luria would be important. I'm just going to assume that she's not even here.
Wait, this is the nicest. Sorry, I was muted. That is the nicest thing you ever said to me. That is so great.
I'm just covering my ass, Laura. Okay, I'm on stream.
And no, I'm.
On you go,
I
sorry.
didn't change anything.
What? You
I'm
said
not
that as if you did
capable of
change
change.
something.
No.
I would never say this to her face, but Laura is a wonderful person.
Thank you.
Hear it because it wasn't said to
Oh.
your face.
On the story matters,
Don't!
I think every game. Yeah, I'm trying.
No, I'm
Yeah,
telling
sure.
to everyone else who's.
Oh, well.
I think every game should have a way to skip the story.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
why
I agree,
you
I
would want
agree.
to play a JRPG and skip the story and just
Yeah.
do the grinding part.
Yep.
Especially
but it
tutorial.
I
doesn't
agree.
matter. It doesn't matter to me what I like or not, and what others do. Like if people just want to go through the game and
Yeah, it's
skip
never
it,
bad
then
to
it's
offer
fine.
the option.
I do think though it's kind of unrealistic to expect everything from every game.
Yeah.
You know, if you want one thing, play games that give you that. If you want another thing, play games that give you that.
The
Like
problem is that the Pokemon IP
Games
is
with
a trap.
cutscenes,
Like
I
I
don't
want
think-
Pokemon.
what? Sorry,
Yeah.
two people were talking at the same time.
Yeah.
On your camp.
No, I said the problem with, and it's the problem of Pokemon games, is like we want Pokemon more than the games they do. And that's why a lot of people are fine with what we get. And I just like better games, but I want Pokemon, and that's hard to get. What are these? Yeah. Dead
That's
dragon.
White Dragon. Aren't they? The Roken Elementalist. I've seen a Shuriken
By the
like
way,
that.
the thing you said reminded me of the disaster with Final Fantasy 14 when streamers began to make the game really popular, and everyone was like, "Oh no, you can't skip the story." Of course, you can skip the story. If they don't want to go through the story, they can just skip it. I have no problem with it. And I think what made the disaster was there is some people said, oh, the story was shit, but they just skipped it, or they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I played through the game 1 or 2 weeks and I have nothing to do, and I don't know, there's nothing to do in the game. The game is shit, and they're like, yeah, but you skipped through the story and it's a bigger part of the game. But I can respect when you don't want it, but come on,
It's a
give
total-
it at least a fair take, I think.
Well, I think if you want to skip the story, fine, but don't judge a story that you've skipped. Like
Yeah.
that feels like common sense.
Basically.
Like you play a story, very story focused MMO, which I would argue Final Fantasy is more like story is, as you said, big thing in Final Fantasy, maybe even more so than other MMOs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially if you don't make
And if you want to
enemies like
skip that
anymore.
and just focus on raids and stuff, yeah, sure. But then you're pitching, oh, there's only story updates. There's nothing for me to do or something. That's just.
So yeah, if you
really-
pick up a game, know what you're getting into. Like,
This is exactly Guild Wars 2. It has some kind of competitive aspects and PvE aspects, but it's definitely more of a game that is tuned towards story and just having a lot of stuff to do, achievements and all to connect. And
which I actually think is a shame because I
if-
think Guild Wars 2 could really excel if they focused more on the gameplay.
yeah,
I don't think story is the strength of Guild Wars. As much as I love the Guild Wars story, I love the Guild Wars lore, but the combat in Guild Wars 2 is really good. Like, the combat is good, it's just there's not enough, there wasn't enough frequent, challenging gameplay to highlight the really good combat. Which I think has been to a detriment of the game.
I think in an MMO, when combat is really great, you need a good excuse, like
Yeah, to use it.
to engage it, to
Yeah,
engage
for
you
sure.
with the engage you to like with content, with events, with story, with like things to work through and stuff. And I think Guild Wars 2 does already a okay job, but could do a bit better.
Yeah, I think
Because
the
the
I can
combat
get behind
is
that.
really fucking good.
yeah, I think they're making good decisions. Like I think the idea of kind of merging the two, like reusing story content as challenging content, is I don't know why it's taking them so long to do that. It's such an easy solution to the problem.
Yeah, and it saves resources.
Yeah, exactly, and it means you can
And
have
make
your
sure
cake and eat it
everybody
too.
sees the content.
Exactly, 100%. Your casual people can do it in easy mode, the story mode, and other people can, do a harder version. And even like the achievements and stuff allow you to do it in the story mode in a more challenging way. Because like, oh, don't get down, finish it in this amount of time, or like there's the Aurene, the Aurene thing that can just make it really easy mode. Which I did by accident and avoided my achievements. but like I think what they've done with End of Dragons is promising, for sure. I'm not engaging in it just because I guess right now I'm just not that interested. But I still think they're good decisions.
I'm sorry, Jeremy, I couldn't bond you because of the
Yep.
assassin on me.
But also I think they could do a similar thing for raids. They could do a long like story dungeons like in Final Fantasy and making a raid ring.
We
out of
incorporate
that.
the story and then have like a story mode, single player raid wing, and then the 10
Because-
version of it.
The strike missions and the like challenge mode sounds good on paper that it like replaces raids, but raids in itself, every wing is like has a distinct theme and like bosses and like
And story, yeah.
kind of bit of background lore and specific rewards and stuff. I don't think strikes are replacing raids because raids are so distinct and something of itself that I want to have more of it.
I
I think we have room for both. We have room for
Yeah.
both.
I think it's good to have both, but I would love not that they don't abandon the whole idea of raiding in itself and only release.
I don't
strike
think they are
missions.
abandoning it. I have an inkling that there's gonna be a raid wing. It might be similar to what we're used to, but I want to think there's gonna be raid content still.
I don't know if I'm in it. I don't think it's worth my time, unfortunately. I don't get me wrong. I don't disagree with you guys, but just the people who were really legitimately raiding was such a small part of the community. Like it just doesn't make sense
So
to
that's why I think the raids would need to change a bit to make them more.
accessible.
Well,
accessible.
also, I think there
I
is
do
a
think
problem
that we are gonna have more raids. I want to
with
believe.
horizontal progression in the game. Like, you don't have that much in-game excuse to look out for raids.
There's a lot
compared
of
to
rewards
other
you
ga-
get out of raids.
Yeah, there are a lot of rewards, of course, but like it's not the game itself is not trying to push you to those.
I
Well,
mean, neither did World of Warcraft or other
Gearing
games.
is gearing in most MMOs is presented as the base objective for players and all, and so they are attracted towards dungeons and then raids and stuff to get the numbers up. So more people get interested in that, and in Guild Wars it's just it's here, and it's rather good, but a bit like lacking. But most people who like the game will just not want to play this because it's not what they usually do in this game or something like
Where the
that.
fuck do we need to go?
Well, there's enemies right there in the
oh.
field.
Yeah, but
I
they're
got
not.
two
We don't
questions.
actually need to kill these guys. We need to go somewhere, and I don't know how to get there.
Yeah, but can't basically. I personally don't like only gear progression to make your own character stronger. That's why I really like Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy 14. Have it has gear progression, but you only need gear when you want to raid, and when you raid, you get better gear. So it's like a circle in itself, like a own progression cycle that is like close in itself. So that's fine for that is fine for me
Well,
because
but
it
it
doesn't
works like that
really.
in other games too. Like World of Warcraft works just the same with gear.
What the fuck?
Well, in World of Warcraft, there's a lot of other like solo challenge mode things that doesn't scale you down and it scales with your gear. And I think like gear progression makes it so much easier for that. Where in Final Fantasy, you don't need like really gear for any of the progression. You
Well,
could go
you-
with a like class gear and can do every content
Is it also maybe here?
except raids.
The star's in the opposite direction, so I doubt it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's there. Could we have taken
Let's-
a turn
let's-
way earlier?
Let's try killing these guys in the middle, see if there's a direction from here that we can go.
But I'm not saying the horizontal progression is a bad design either. Like, I like both. I like going for more gear in more conventional MMOs, and I like the comfort of being on Guild Wars 2 and going for my definitive gear. And I'm doing legendary at the moment. But I just think that it's one of the things that makes it less, well, first harder to design raids, and that makes raids less attractive to people in general.
I mean,
Possibly, I'm not sure.
I don't know. For me, I actually, for me, I would like it if like raiding basically worked with like how PvP gear works. Like, I hate that there's like I hate the and it's probably just my laziness, but for me, I'd like to just pick up the game and jump straight into raiding. I think the raiding's fun. I understand why you wouldn't do that, but like for me, like just jumping into the game and jumping back into raiding, because even with the horizontal progression, that's enough of
Here?
a barrier to
Question mark?
entry. Where, sorry?
Here?
It's also in the
Um,
opposite direction, so
Yeah,
it's
but
even
maybe we
worse
can
for-
go
Uh,
under the bridge,
Yeah.
follow the waterways.
Yeah.
here.
I
give it a
think what would be a really good fix for horizontal progression in Guild Wars 2, what would work, is
I don't think
present
it needs fixing.
and no, not fix it, but an improvement. Sorry. Like when you introduce, like, oh, you have like this specific things and this specific encounters and stuff, and what like, oh, we need like, I don't know, I cannot say what, some specific problems, and you're gearing towards to overcome the specific problems for like, you
Honestly,
need
you
like
want my
extra.
fix? Give +5 stats on legendary gear.
no. Ugh.
Oh God, no.
No.
No,
No,
I mean,
no.
it all went to shit work. So the idea, right? The idea of Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 was supposed to be you don't do gear progression, you do aesthetic, cosmetic progression, right? Or you do horizontal.
It's
But they did this thing called the Gem Store, and then it completely undermined the whole thing. And so now they're in this kind of unfixable predicament. They have to break one of their rules in order to get to it, or they need to find another way of rewarding people. For me, I think the raiding is fun enough on its own for the rewards. Not to really, I don't really care about the rewards, but I've done enough raiding to be done with it now. But I understand that's not how all people work, especially in MMOs. But
What
thing
the
is-
fuck? Where do we go?
I don't know. I think I'm being a dumbass.
the thing is, you've only got so much to do. Like most MMO games, they give you 20-ish fights per expansions or stuff like that.
They give you what for expansion? Sorry,
20-ish big fights,
20-ish big fights. Gotcha.
and I don't know. It's for like 14, you have
Yeah, the
4 raid bars times 4, so it's about 16. And then you've got a lot of other kind of.
Well, yeah, that's why the strikes fixes that problem. Because
Yeah,
there's
but
less
not
invent.
really. Like strikes, you don't have that much either. And once you've done it once, it's
Well, yeah, but it's better than it was before. Like
no, yeah.
you can't.
It's-
Improvement's improvement. You can't expect everything in one go. Like they've made something that makes they churn out more challenging content than they used to. That's good.
That's true. That's true. That's something.
I'm not saying it fixes. Sorry, it improves that problem. Where the fuck's this quest? I can't. I'm trying to just wiki it because it will tell me.
Just following the Rooney here.
Okay, so we want to go to. I think the thing's lying. It's lying. The star's lying. I think.
Us lying to us?
I found it.
Oh,
Oh.
did you actually? Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to go like all the way back up to the top and to the right.
All the way
Yeah.
up into the entrance because
Yeah, I see that.
there's a left turn.
I see that. Yeah. So we've been doing the wrong thing the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But honestly, for me, it's really never been that much of a problem because Guild Wars 2 has always been my comfort game to come back to whenever I want it. And I do the PvE and stuff like that on World of Warcraft or 14 for a bit. So I would do all the progression stuff, the finding out new fights and stuff like that. And when I was bored of these games, I'd just come back to Guild Wars 2 and I can just hop in whatever I want. So that's why I haven't had much time to do raiding in Guild Wars 2 either.
Hello, yay, here we go.
This for real. That was like warm up to make us feel better about ourselves.
Oh, so we could-
enemies.
We could do stuff while we're discussing things, very complex problems that don't really have one answer.
Or all the answers.
Also, I really do think like MMO games today should not try to be the one sole games for their players. And it's something Guild Wars 2 does fine, unless you're an achievement collector like someone here.
Achievements? What are those?
But like if you just want to enjoy the game, it's you can perfectly do that and play other games at once.
I mean,
And
you
that's the big
can.
WoW problem now.
There is one problem with it. When you are trying to be a jack of all trades, like in an MMO that does everything right, but nothing especially like super amazing, then a lot of people like don't see a reason to abandon their game. So when you say, oh, it has like a decent story, decent combat, and when you have things like Guild Wars 2, what has a great combat and you enjoy combat, you were like, well, okay, but why do I switch games when it's just decent and
It's true,
doesn't
but,
do anything
at the same
amazing?
time, I've brought a friend here who with whom I've played World of Warcraft for years, and we come back to this game Guild Wars 2 from time to time, and every time we just like we do the story catch up, and like it's good. And when we've done that, we can go back to the gameplay we enjoy more. Like he likes to do high-end PvE content. We were doing mythic fights back in the days, and he can find this on other games he likes. So it's not that bad for us. And I think it's an unfair criticism that I often find Like people are like, yeah, but in Guild Wars 2, once you're max level and all, you don't have anything to do as far as PvE content goes. It's rather true to some extent, but unless you really want just this kind of gameplay, which Guild Wars 2 is quite unique for, you can find that elsewhere and better. If you really can't find a gameplay with which you, I don't know, resonates as well with this game and still want more fine content, that becomes a problem. But that's not really what you read usually. People just go, bad, that game, and they still play.
I think you are completely right that it's a really unfair criticism when someone said, "Oh, there's like not much to do in the game," because it's a very personal thing. Like, for example, a game has. Guild Wars 2 has a lot of PvE content, and when someone say, "Oh, there's a lot, not much to do in the game," that's like, yeah, you don't have much to do. There's not much content you enjoy, but the content is there. You just don't want to play it, and that's completely fine. But it's also an unfair criticism because the content is there.
I think it just all comes back to this: games can't do everything. Like, I think a lot of games spread themselves too thin, trying to do a bit of everything and try and market themselves as doing a bit of everything. But the problem is, if you're into one thing specifically, like say raiding, then you're not going to get that. If you're into one thing specifically, like story, then you're also not going to get that. If you want to play a game that's a like, why would you want to play a game that's a jack of all trades and not just play 5 games that are the best at everything? Like, play 5 different games that are the best at their respective thing. A jack of all trade game just doesn't really make sense unless you're just playing that game out of habit. What are you listening to, mate? Says someone in chat. I don't know. Guild Wars 2 PvP is greater than Guild Wars 1 PvP. Okay. Yes,
Guild Wars 2 PvP is at least better than 14's PvP.
Guild Wars 1 PvE is greater than Guild Wars 2 PvE. Okay, I don't think nobody was really discussing that. It depends what you. It depends what you like.
Boxes.
It depends what you like. These things are so subjective. It's just.
Yeah, PvP is shit no matter the game.
If you enjoy strategy and, you know, team building, then of course you'll prefer Guild Wars 1's style of PvE. If you prefer moment to action, then of course you'll prefer Guild Wars 2's style. Like, it's not objective. It's just not. It's so not objective. It's an opinion. It's an opinion, which makes it subjective. Like, there is no one answer to any of these things. You can say, hey, I prefer Guild Wars 1's PvE. That's fine. Great. More power to you. Do what you enjoy.
Condition now.
I agree with Luria. Never played Roblox, but I believe that has the best PvP system of all time. I have no reason to doubt her expertise.
Well, I think Rocket League is the best PvP game because that's the competitive game I enjoy playing the most.
Well,
sorry, your personal opinion is completely wrong, and I don't know why you enjoy being wrong, Alosia.
I'm sorry, but that's not true either, because Among Us was the best competitive game.
Excuse me, no, Gartic Phone is the best competitive game.
I mean, Among Us, Gartic Phone is fun, but are they really competitive?
Well,
yeah.
What is his name again?
I mean, I suppose anything can be competitive if you make it competitive.
5UP, yeah, 5UP won a few tournaments on Among Us.
Yeah, but you can make like Guild Wars 2 PvE competitive if you wanted to, like a speedrunning tournament. Like, anything can be competitive if you make it competitive, I suppose.
Your mom can be competitive.
Yeah, sure, she can be.
It's very meta.
Fuck, it was too soon.
Guild Wars 2 is a better PvP game and Guild Wars 1 is a better PvE game. Because of those styles, it makes one game fit. I disagree. I disagree
Hmm.
that
Good
one
for you.
one is inherently better. I'm not disagreeing with your opinion. I'm disagreeing that there is an answer. There is one
Guild
objective
Wars-
answer.
Guild Wars
Fall
1 and
back,
Guild
fall
Wars
back,
2 are
fall
so
back.
different in each other.
Yeah.
So, and I think both have their advantages and disadvantages on their own enjoyment.
Like, is Civilization a better PvP game than Guild Wars 2? What does that even mean? Like, how is that something you can objectively answer? Or, you know, any strategy game. Fast-paced, dynamic gameplay fits better to PvP. In your opinion, some people like slow-paced and strategic PvP.
Yeah, Guild Wars 1 has a really good PvP
Let's
system,
talk about
but
chess.
much more tactical, and it was much slower. Slower doesn't mean it's
Guys,
bad
can
or
we
something.
deaggro these people? I have a resurrection scroll that I can pop.
Why
Or
are we
you could just
killing them?
die, Morez.
You could
Strategy
just run
combat.
if you want.
We're right at the star though. Like it's right there. What we need to do.
Strategic combat-driven gameplay fits better to PvP. What about chess? What about chess?
Why shouldn't competitive gameplay not be strategic? I don't understand this.
Is chess a bad
there's
game
a-
because there isn't a competitive action moment to moment? Is that not a good PvP game? Like, I know it's a bit of a stretch of the definition of PvP, but like, it kind of is.
To me, it fits. Like it literally.
Like, you may prefer fast-paced PvP games, and that's fine, that's great. But saying one is always better than the other is just not true. I think we're done.
I like fast-paced gameplay in my PvE content, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
We can resign.
Yeah, but
can-
I like tactical RPGs, for example.
Yeah, that's also fine. One is never always better than the
yeah.
other. It's just whatever you like
Yeah.
playing. In fact, I can like both, whatever I'm in the mood for.
Yeah,
In the
That's why
MMORPG
I'm-
setting.
I really like WoW or 14's MMO gameplay, PvE. They're basically the same. And I also love Guild Wars 2's approach to fighting, and it's much different, but they both have a very different dynamics, and not enough going to one to the other.
Yeah, I think
And
they
I
both provide
think-
different things, and you can do whatever you're in the mood for at the time. Like, in the MMORPG setting, I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it PvP is PvP is PvP. If you enjoy one flavor, fine.
My rule applies. Okay.
The point I'm trying to make is there isn't an objective answer to any of this. And saying, like, you can have your opinion, that's fine, but there's no objective answer. There just isn't.
Well, you can have objective arguments like there is some kind of imbalance in current Guild Wars 2 PvP settings or stuff like that. But to compare to is taking a stand.
Hey, thank you for today's.
But anyway, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shall we play tomorrow?
As far as I'm concerned, yep.
Cool. See you guys then.
Yep, see you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, go to end the stream there. Enjoy what you enjoy. That's what I'm gonna say. Play what you like.
But no Pokemon, it's trash. No, I meant.
Oh yeah, there's that too though. Pokemon's pretty strategic, and people really love PvP there.
I love Pokemon Showdown. And
Bye bye
Flat-
stream.
Bye,
the best
stream.
Pokemon
Bye,
game
stream.
I've
Anyway,
played.
yeah, let's not get on another tangent.
Yep.
Bye everyone.
Yep.
Ending the
Yeah,
stream
yeah,
there.
yeah.
See ya.